We got all kind of news coming for you today. And of course, we got Ben on the show again.
What are you talking about?
Final Fantasy, it's coming to the PC. Nintendo Switch news, you will not believe the lineup and the Switch, it's just going to be amazing.
I'm gonna get that Switch.
Stay tuned. Okay, welcome everybody to another week of the getTekt podcast. Welcome.
Bazinga's gone! Everybody's run wild!
Bazinga will hopefully be back by the end of the show, but he is not here at the moment.
The crazies are running the asylum!
We got all kind of topics for you this evening. We got topics about Skyrim, Skyblivion, some crazy stuff about that. Everybody knows what that mod is. Castlevania TV series, could that happen? Well, we're going to talk about a little about that as well. And we're also going to get into a little discussion about Jedis, Walking Dead. Is Carl going to be an old man eventually? Well,
Walking Dead, man.
That'll be later on this talk. So, I'd like to welcome back Roger and Ben. Tony Campbell will be along soon.
Yep. What's going on, guys?
So, and of course, the Grim.
I am not the Grim. I am the Grim.
The Grim.
The Grim.
The Grim Reaper has returned.
So, Mr. Ben was talking about he's been playing a lot of Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, I'm actually stopped for a couple of days for certain reasons.
So, the first topic we're going to talk about here is with streamer almost
Yeah, I don't
breaks
know what's
Resident
going
Evil
on
7.
with my webcam, dude. It's probably because I'm watching a bunch of shit and my other people are too.
Yeah.
So,
Right. So, streamer almost breaks Resident Evil 7 speedrun record using only a knife.
I started watching the video of this guy doing the speed run. He did do it with just a knife, but only 2 parts of the game requires to use a gun in it. But it was, I don't know how the bloody heck he did this, but he literally did. He walked through the whole game with a knife at Madhouse mode and just swiped at them the whole time.
Wow.
And then I'm like, 2 hours, really? With just a knife, and I can't get past the 2 molders and the barnyard. It's the reason I stopped playing this game. Like
hey man, it's knife to know you.
Yes, a knife to know you too.
Oh.
Let me tell you, I heard him when he was fighting the 2 molders or whatever it was in the barn. I was in the other room, and I hear, "I'm done," and all I heard was clump, 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 clump. The controller went flying.
Oh yeah, the controller.
Oh wow.
The controller almost would have went through the wall if I did not throw it that hard.
3 or 4 times I kept hearing him say, "I'm done, I'm done." Clump, clump, clump.
The game itself, it's like when you play on Madhouse, and it's just what happens when you play in Madhouse. Your character becomes, in some sense of the word, a pussy. Basically, that's what he does. He hides in the corner, oh, and then you're done. I'm like,
Oh,
come on, dude. Like,
I can't wait to play that game.
I had the molders vomiting on me at acid, and I'm trying to reload my shotgun, shooting the head 3 times, and the thing doesn't work. I'm like, I'm done. Like, done.
Oh.
You know what that sounds like? It sounds like a bad drop in freaking H1Z1 and you don't find a gun.
Oh.
Running around trying.
So, speaking of that game, Ben was telling me that he's downloading it.
Yeah, it's all set on the computer, actually. H1Z1 has been updated with all the chat functions, the headset. Bazinga's let me borrow a headset.
Yep.
We're going to be... it depends on the day of the week. I can't guarantee I'll be on it, but it runs on my laptop very slow. But on my computer, it runs perfect. It's crisp. But the only thing is, I got to talk to you, Grim, about if you use a controller for your play H1Z1, use an Xbox controller.
Nope, I use a keyboard.
Because I need to map it out. I need to map out the controller because I am not using a keyboard and mouse.
As soon as he figures it out,
let me map it out for you. No. Use a keyboard and mouse because you will not be able to be quick enough with the controller, and these people are headshot killing people all the time.
I am horrible with a mouse though when I just shoot games.
Doesn't matter. You could be horrible with a mouse. You'll still be better with that than the controller. It's not about speed in this game, so you don't need to worry about Twitch play. But you're gonna need that sensitive positioning so you can get those headshots.
Yeah, what he's talking about is the basic.
The game plays slowly.
It comes down to, they did this competition a while ago because there's a big gripe over with. our first person was better with controllers or keyboard and mouse. And it came down to keyboard and mouse is way more precise and faster.
Nope. Hold up. I'm not saying that. I'm saying for this game, you're gonna want
to start something.
Yeah, no, but that's what they came down to when they did.
For this game, you want that. But I'll tell you right now, you can put a keyboard in front of anybody who plays Overwatch who's not a pro who plays it as much as I play it, and I'll beat them with a controller.
Yeah,
because the controller.
Some games
it
work
depends
better.
on the game.
Yeah,
it depends on the game, and that game is about movement and using your cooldowns. And movement is better on a controller than on a mouse.
Anyways, once he gets it all figured out, he's gonna get me on it. And
cool.
I used to do snipering, so
yeah.
Well, that's the problem. There are no.
Well, yeah, okay.
Sniper rifle.
He gets a hold of the AR though. Like I use the AR, and I just mostly try to go to headshots.
Yeah, but you can't snipe with the AR because the AR doesn't have a scope. You can zoom in a little bit, but it's not enough to actually be a sniper.
Kentucky windage, it'll all work out.
So there's a game everybody knows. This game, Oblivion. Everybody knows Oblivion.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
And everybody knows Skyrim.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know Skyblivion?
No.
Is that a mixed mashup of everything?
It's like a terrible rap song.
Yeah. So these people were working on this for a while, this mod to include Oblivion's world into Skyrim. And it's they've been working on it for 5 years. They said this mod will be able to be downloaded for the new special edition Skyrim.
Can you download it for the old one though?
Yeah, they already planned on that. That's what it was being made for. They didn't know they were going to do a high definition re-release, and they said they will remap it and rework it so it'll work.
The games almost feel like the same, though. I mean, in some sense, Oblivion and Skyrim. I mean, and other than dragons and knights,
well, just the world though, just more to explore.
Big exploration, no doubt. I mean, I know when I played that game, it was like, oh my god, how long do I have to walk in this freaking map?
Well, quick travel.
Yeah, but if you quick travel, you miss out on all the battles and all the XP and stuff.
That's true. So, forget the Switch. Nintendo still can't stock 3DS, 3DS XL, and Nintendo Classics.
They're not trying to stock them. Who's the idiot writing these stories?
No, they are actually.
No, they're not. It's been confirmed already that they slowed down their shipments because they want people. They don't want people being able to buy anything else right now but the Switch.
I beg to differ. I used to work in a company that sold game systems, and every time people came in, they never, and I repeat, never had stock of 3DSs at all, or the Wii U's. Like they always said, "Oh, that's on back order. We don't even have any in stock."
Yeah,
but that was back when it was popular. But now, when it comes to the 3DS, but literally now, the reason why they're not stocking it is because they've shipped over everything to producing Switches. So it's sold hardcore during the winter. They even said that the 3DS sold.
Yeah, but they made a public statement because they have a huge lineup for 3DS this year, and they said expect a big rush into your stores coming in mid-year of 3DSs to all stores.
Yes, so, mid-year after the launch of the Switch.
Production's being ramped up on production of them.
Yeah, after the Switch launches. This is what I'm trying to tell you. They're focusing on just the Switch so they can get as many out at launch as possible, and then they'll start putting out the 3DS again.
Well, I think when a Switch comes out, though, they could. I think we talked about this a while back ago. They have a lot of bundle packs coming out for the Nintendo 3DS now. Like there's new ones coming out. I have like the new Yoshi game, the Yoshi Yarn Barn, whatever.
Yeah.
The Yoshi Yarn one. And then the new Mario, they're gonna have like new ones coming out. So the fact they can't stock it now, I think that's gonna be an issue. That's probably gonna be taken away once the Wii U, not the Wii U. Wow, I'm taking a step backwards. Once the Switch is out, because they're gonna have bundles out.
Yeah, because I would think they already have a good chunk of systems sitting, but they're not shipping them because they're slowing down shipments of that. Because they want to make sure that when people go in the store, they don't have any other choices but to get that Switch.
Yeah.
They go in for a 3DS and it's $150 or whatever. And then they're like, oh, we can't get it. They're all out.
I can definitely see why. I can definitely see why the Nintendo Classic is not in stock though, because that right there, it's like that's nostalgia right there. I mean, everyone wants that Nintendo Classic.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
actually stated that their production is actually really high for that, and they still can't keep it in stock.
I would bet to say right now, and I mean, I ain't gonna do a gentleman's bet like you guys have going on with a Switch. I would bet to say that Nintendo Classic has more production right now than the 3DS does, period. And more pre-orders, more orders compared to everything that's out for Nintendo, because that right there, it's you can hack it. You can get all the games for it, and everyone's going to want to do that.
Yeah, and I just recently got a hold of one myself.
The DS, but you're not
day.
right about the Switch, though. Like, you're right about the DS. They have it's less. They're producing less DSs.
You're gonna get
so they can do that, but they are definitely producing the thing that they're pulling all their resources behind is the Switch right now.
Well,
everything they have.
I think they're gonna get the fanboys more so than anything for the Nintendo Switch. I think the fanboys from Nintendo are gonna want the first people to want to buy it immediately right off the back. And like for me, I'm not a huge fanboy of Nintendo. So I know right off the back, I'm not going to get it till I know the flaws of the system, till I know what's wrong with it, what needs to be fixed, how good is the system, how good the graphics, and so on and so on.
But here's the thing, dude. You actually brought me to a good point here, though. When the Wii U came out, before it came out, everybody was saying it wasn't going to sell well. Even all the pundits and all the, what do you call it, the marketing firms and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The only people talking bad about the potential for the sales of the Switch right now are the people who hardcore hate Nintendo, because I'm seeing articles all over N4G from these people in retail that are like talking about how they expect this thing to sell upwards of 12 million by the end of fiscal next year.
Well, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that they're going to make a huge sale and profit off of the Nintendo Switch. I think that that's going to be a big seller, especially considering it's coming out before the Christmas season. It's coming out like right in the beginning of like summer. That's going to be a huge seller.
And they don't have the problem they had before either. People know it's different.
But
I know people who know the Wii U was a new console. I know 10 people that were that dumb.
I just think, honestly, between you and me, you're going to get more of the fanboys buying the Nintendo than you would the people going...
At launch.
Yeah, at launch. I mean, I'm going to be like, I'll wait.
But I think you're going to get the yuppies buying it, too. That's what I'm saying. They're going to get their casual market with this thing. That's what these people are polling, and this thing's going to sell with the casual market because...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that people don't seem to realize is that the only time Nintendo doesn't sell a console well is when they come out late and they don't really tell you what it is, like the Wii U.
Yeah.
Or like the GameCube or the N64.
Exactly.
Both those situations, they were completely they were screwed. But the Wii was this weird thing that hit at the right time and got the yuppies on board. And now all the yuppies, and I'm going to use that word instead of like hipsters, because I know Nate's a hipster.
Put that in the quotation before the talks. The yuppies.
The yuppie/hipster people are going to buy this thing because it's something they can take on their freaking train and play their little mobile games that they care about, like their Candy Crush and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things that a lot of people are pointing out. A lot of people have been asking Nintendo, okay, this thing's basically a tablet, and you're running on a Unix-based operating system.
Yeah.
Are you going to allow Android apps to be on? And they haven't said anything yet, but most likely they're going to. The speculation is.
I think that would honestly sell me right there. If they tell me that Android apps can run on that and Nintendo Switch games, like you can. But here's the thing, and I think maybe I'm jumping the gun. You're probably going to say this thought here. If you can run Android on that thing, you can jailbreak that thing and download other games on there.
Yeah, you can.
But can I ask you an honest question?
No.
Because I read way more gaming forums than you, and when you say a lot of people, I'm like, who are you talking about? There's not a single person in gaming, journalist or otherwise, who are talking about, I really hope this thing runs Android. So what are you talking about, Nate? Are you talking about people you know? Because that's a different story.
I'm talking about some of the bigger tech websites out there.
Okay, so again, you're not talking about gamers.
Like one of the most known tech websites, Ars Technica, The Verge, TechCrunch.
Okay, so you're talking about non-gamers.
I'm talking about like news that cover pretty much the entire Silicon Valley.
Yeah, but you're talking about non-gamers. That's what I'm saying. The Ars Technica and all these people are non-gamers who also cover gaming and are the same type of people who like. As a matter of fact, I could be wrong on who did this, but I think Ars Technica was the website with the reviewer who played a copy of Uncharted 2 and thought it was Uncharted 4 and said the game didn't improve over the past 10 years since
No, that wouldn't have been Ars Technica. They're a little more
I'm
credible than
almost
that.
positive, but I could be wrong.
No, they're a little more credible than that.
I know who Ars Technica is, and they are non-gamers who happen to play games.
Okay.
And they may be talking about the Android thing, but gamers don't care about that at all. All we care about is game support and games coming to it.
Donate.
That's the main
I'll
thing
explain.
people are talking about.
Man.
Is
What's happening, y'all?
developer support and stuff like that. That's
So-
what people are talking about.
So everybody in the chat, welcome Mr. Tony Camper.
Yo, yo. Greetings and
God, stop
salutations.
camping so much, man.
Oh, you superior human.
Is he gonna wear the lapel mic?
I like
or-
how
Yeah.
I like how he shows up late on the camera. Like he's already sitting down, but the camera has him like showing up a minute late, going, "Hey, how you doing?" and walking in because of the delay.
That's understood.
Now
What's
you-
happening, man?
Okay.
Oh, these things are tight.
So anyway, that's what I was saying. Nate.
Holy
Like,
moly,
I
man,
get what you're
fast.
saying from the tech guys, but the gamers don't care about that right now. All we care about is
Wow.
support.
But
But
Dave-
I'm a gamer and I care about that. I like followed a lot of that crowd and I care
I
about
wouldn't
that.
call you a gamer anymore, Nate. What you are is a person who games as a hobby. There's a difference between
Oh.
gaming as a hobby and a gamer.
Those are
No,
fighting
that's not.
words
There's
right
nothing. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm saying he has a lot of other stuff he enjoys a lot more than
Well,
gaming.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Games
very
with
true.
us, too.
Just instigating now.
A gamer is the person who looks at this thing and goes, "All right, what games are coming out for it?" A
Well,
non-gamer is like Nate, who goes, "I want Android on that so I can jailbreak it."
Well,
That's a completely
Oh,
different
with-
mindset.
With that being said, I think with the calling saying that Nate may not be a gamer, I think we need to definitely define what a real gamer is.
Hey,
but-
I'm one of the original gamers, and I wouldn't mind to be in jailbreak, so I
Like
can
I said,
play
the
it.
difference
Yeah,
between a gamer is just difference between a gamer and a non-gamer who plays games is a gamer spends the majority of his free time gaming, and the non-gamer spends the majority of his free time doing other stuff. But on the side, he also games when every now and then he games.
So you're calling me a filthy casual?
No, well, actually, in a way, yeah. Because, because the honest truth is, do you have a single game right now that you dump a ton of time in, like hardcore?
Probably H1Z1.
That's
Pokemon
not a
Go.
ton of time. How much do you play it? Maybe a match or two every couple of days at most, right?
Well, yeah. Actually, I spend most of my time on my Nintendo Classic lately, actually, but that's that point.
I spend most of my time on Pokemon Go.
But like,
Tell him.
it
Tell him.
also when I'm talking about the tech websites and I'm saying non-gamers, what I mean is these are the people who are like trying to shove down your throat that like a game like Call of Duty is terrible because it doesn't appeal to people who only have like a half an hour to play. You know, like they're the people who are bitching that they can't play online because people are too good and they should have like a casual server just for them because they're tired of getting killed. That's the difference between a gamer and a non-gamer is
All right.
the mindset and the argument that they bring to the table. I play 4 matches of League of Legends a day, and on my day off, I play like 14 in the morning. Then I stream for like 6 hours. That is a crazy hardcore gamer. It's a big difference between someone like Nate who plays every now and then and enjoys doing it.
Yeah. So, moving right along, if you want to input on that discussion, input in the chat or if you're watching this on YouTube, in the comments.
And it's not a negative condensation, people. I'm not
No.
dishing on Nate. I'm just saying it's 2 different perspectives.
It's-
That's why he wants Android on the Switch, and us gamers are like, we don't care. We want games on the Switch.
Yeah. So,
Why is he coming in all strange?
I'm not sure if something up with his mic or something.
There's multiple people streaming stuff. Is my mic working though?
Yeah.
Hey,
You're
Mike's
just a little,
working. It's just
just
you're
a little
all-
quieter
I
than normal.
got Netflix going. My girlfriend's online, and my mother's watching her thing. So there's multiple things tearing up my bandwidth.
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
coming through pretty. You're good. You're just quieter than normal.
This is my camera.
Now you're all jerky, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be a problem too. There we
You know, a
go.
little bit of a lag.
Yeah.
So VR sends an arcade machine that lets you feel snow in your face and bugs at your feet.
I don't like it.
No?
I don't want bugs in my feet, man.
Why do I
Yeah.
want to feel that stuff?
I don't understand.
I barely go outside when it's snowing outside.
No offense, but I remember when arcades were the thing back in my day. They had things like that, but it wasn't really VR. But they had. It was like shoot 'em games. You were actually in a
Yeah.
case, and you would feel the vibrations of the gun firing or the explosions, and
Or the feedback of the
the
gun.
feedback of the gun. So I mean, it's not really
I-
new, but
I like the concept of it, but I mean, if I really wanted to feel snow on my face, I'm sorry. You're crazy because
How about spiders on your toes?
No, arachnophobic. No, thank you.
This like what they call HD haptic feedback, which is really not a proper term for it, but that's Nintendo is the one that dubbed the term, because they're one of the first ones to do it. Because the Wii controllers, the little ones, are going to have HD haptic feedback. So if you like the demo, they shook it, you'd feel like you're holding a glass of ice, and you could feel like ice cubes. It'd feel like there's a thing of ice cubes inside that controller jiggling around.
Also, which is another reason why you people who are out there hating on the Nintendo Switch can kiss my, you know what? Okay, I'm trying to clean up my language.
Okay.
Because people are complaining that those controllers are too expensive and making fun of that haptic feedback thing. That haptic feedback thing, one, is expensive, and two, is something that hasn't been done in controllers at all.
So,
and people are saying it's amazing.
I like the concept of this thing. It's really pushing for VR to be kind of like the latest and greatest thing. But I can only physically imagine if someone wants to buy a unit like this, how much this unit's going to cost you, because do you have to refill some kind of reservoir for that to feel like snow? Do you have to fill some kind of something to feel like bugs?
Dude, I'll get my girlfriend to spray water in my face during the gunfight scene in Uncharted 4 when he's in the rain.
Well,
and I'll put the headset on, big. Whoa!
It'll have little tiny sensors on it that'll trigger or get colder or get hotter.
Okay.
That are near your feet, that are in your face, and it'll also likely be at like Dave and Buster's and stuff like that. It won't be something you buy for your home.
Well, I mean, even then, it's a cool concept. I
think it's a pretty decent concept, and at the same time, like the other part of the VR, I don't know if you played on it before, but the one where you actually lay in it and you feel like you're flying.
Yeah, I've never played that, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But imagine if that was with that, you'd actually feel the wind in your face when you're flying.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah.
Can I just get the holodeck?
Well,
holodeck.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Can I just get the holodeck and be done with this? You know, I want to be a pirate.
So, Grim, you're gonna get a new computer soon. Sometime soon.
August, September. I'm gonna hold out for a little bit longer.
So, what do you think of fan noise?
It's annoying.
What?
What do you think of fan noise?
It doesn't bother me at all. The thing that bothers me is my fan is like messed up now, and it makes this loud like.
Okay, what if you had no fan though?
I don't care.
Okay.
I actually use the fan to determine if it's overheating or not when I hear it spinning up.
Some people really do care. This, like, for instance, like that's why my entire system's water cooled, is because I don't care.
It's because you're anal. The fan noise is not that annoying. You put your headset on, you don't hear it, but people are crazy.
I'd rather not hear it running at all. Anyway, so the Plate just released a passively cooled GTX 1050 Ti, which is almost unheard of. Which is
passively cooled. Does that mean like someone's peeing on it or something?
Well, no, it's cooled the way
golden showers.
Yeah, the way most processors and stuff used to be cooled on computers before they got like stupid hot, which was just a basic heat sink at the top of it.
Why can't they come with this technology in like in PS4s and Xboxes? I know my Xbox once in a blue moon, I heard that the damn fan just kicks on. And
well, the PS4 and the PS3 and all them and the Xbox all have passively cooled systems.
Then why is my fan running like it's like a jet engine sometimes?
Keep in mind the reason why your fan runs like that on the Xbox is because Microsoft is overclocking your system without telling you. That's how it got that power boost a while back. They took away the Kinect and then they added a little extra power.
Yeah.
Well, damn. All right.
But so what happens is,
seriously, like 10% increase. That's why.
In a tower, this thing is in an open environment, so the heat gets distributed pretty well, and the fans that are in both ends of the tower are usually pushing the air out. In your Xbox, that thing is like closed right in.
Right.
And so it has to have little tiny fans pushing that air out. And if the CPU is getting really hot, it's telling those fans, okay, ramp up your speed a little bit.
And the reason why the CPU is getting really hot is because they removed the Kinect and then boosted the power by like 10-15%, which means they were like, let's just go push it a little bit higher.
All right, so.
But the Zynga's on his way.
That's what he said?
Yeah, he just messaged me.
Okay.
He also told me to tell you that I'm in charge now. Idiots are running the asylum, people.
Yeah. Anyway.
Welcome to Get Grim.
Anyway.
Get Grim.
You're not gonna win this battle, Grim.
Someone wake up Tony Camper because he looks like he's falling asleep on my screen.
Cool, man. I haven't slept. I'm not asleep.
No, I've been watching.
So
I saw his head drop a second ago. He went.
That's right. As soon as he falls asleep, I'll just leave.
I was moving my chair forward, man. That's all. I had to go forward.
So Grim, you're having trouble with your webcam right now. Well, it's better now, actually. It got better.
Connection.
All right, anyway. How about a 4K webcam?
Oh, how much?
Okay.
That's nice.
So Logitech's coming out with a 4K webcam, which is unheard of right now. It'll be the only one on the market, period, if once this comes out.
I'm okay with it, dude. It's like cool, but I'm not gonna use it. I don't need to be high def for these
I
people.
would get that. I only
Why?
because my webcam sucks.
Yeah, but why would you want a 4K one? I mean, you could
Because
a different one, but not a 4K
You could
one.
probably I could probably zoom into. You know what? Now I don't know. I'm kind of doubting
It's
myself
just because
now.
it's new tech and you like it. And you just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it.
It's
yeah,
not like the
yeah,
way this
stuff
is
like
greatest. Yeah, but I mean, my webcam. I try to do that on Twitch and with my webcam. My webcam dims down and shuts down. And it just freezes. Like I'm like play again. I'm like today I'm playing. I'm there for 20 minutes in that face. I'm like, what the heck happened?
Right.
You're holding your breath.
Oh.
But I mean, I would in some sense, but I mean, not for $200 though. I mean, I wait for that thing to go down in price.
So,
I just don't want people to see me that well, because damn.
I believe, Ben, you're the one who
Yep.
introduced this article.
I'm afraid if you got one of those new ones, that it would break as soon as it focuses in on you.
Ooh.
Grim.
No.
Oh no, I'm a sexy. If I pop up in high definition, people are gonna start like gyrating and breaking stuff, and it's gonna be a hell on earth.
Gyrating?
They're gonna be like, "Oh God, oh, I gotta go see Grim right now."
Oh, man.
It's like the Kool-Aid man running through the wall. Oh yeah!
Yeah, just busting the door. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Mr. Kool-Aid man. Oh no.
Oh. So, Nintendo Switch game lineup, quad. Just when you.
I posted this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Bigger and bigger, people.
Go ahead.
What?
I said it's getting bigger and bigger. People are ignoring it, but
there's the whole list of games that are coming out, and each month I figure it's just cool to see what's coming out, when it is, and it kind of gives you the idea of what we're expecting. I mean,
I really want to see the Zelda story because I mean I grew up playing Zelda.
Oh, yeah, that's the one game, obviously, I'm distinctly buying it for.
I mean, you got Sonic in there. You got there's Dragon Ball Exo Universe 2 coming for the Switch in there, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah. There's so many big names. The Super Mario game, obviously, a lot of people are looking forward to.
I can't wait for that.
Mario
one.
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, that's the Mario 64-ish type game.
And in real world.
Yeah, you start in New York City,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
no, that. What are you talking about? Come on, can you not misinform people with that? You do not start in New York City.
Well, it's New York City-ish looking.
No, you start in the city. It's called New Donk City.
Well, New Donk City.
Obviously, you're probably in Donkey Kong's realm or whatever. And he's the mayor. It's obvious that it looks partially like our world, but it's not.
Well,
it's not New York City or anything like that. It's like a fantasy world.
It looks like downtown Manhattan when I saw the demo.
That's not what I saw, but.
So, yeah.
I just thought it's cool.
All right, now hang on a second, because you just reminded me of something very, very important, and I want to link this because I forgot to put it into the thing. So, Dave, if I put it in there, will you link it?
No, because I don't have that open right now.
You know,
You can link it. Just link it in the chat.
I did, but I want you to put it up so people can see it because it's a very important thing, and I forgot to put it up. I'm not a reader of Waypoint. They tend to be the most social justice website on the planet, but they wrote this really heartwarming story about this man who basically he was dying, and he's like a hardcore Zelda fan. He's been playing him since he was a kid. He played him with his mother and all that stuff, and it's one of the best people pieces I've ever read. It made me kind of sad at the end. It did depress me quite a bit, but
Yeah.
it's a beautiful article, and I just want more people to hear about it.
Yeah.
And also at the same time, screw these people at Vice because I actually messaged them and said thank you for writing such a beautiful piece, and not one of them sent it back.
Yeah, but there's so many people, I'm sure, that are. I mean, they can't.
Oh, you kidding me? They respond to people all the time on their Twitter, dude.
Yeah, but
they just
they
don't
can't-
respond to people they don't know that
The
are
few
not
people
in the
that
industry.
you see them respond to, there's probably about 1,000 they don't.
No, it's a Twitter, dude. So if you put a message in, that's what I'm saying. They put this up. They didn't respond to any of the people who said good article, and it's a Twitter, so you would expect oh, thank you or something like that on the Twitter, but they didn't put anything up. They were just ignoring the people, and that kind of bummed me out because I thought they actually gave a crap. But still, it's an excellent article, and it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just want more people to see it because like I said, it really bummed me out when I read it.
Well, yeah, it's a heartfelt article. What do you expect?
Let's watch The Notebook now.
Oh.
Man, this is bromance, dude. This is a fellow gamer
Sick.
dying before he got to play
Oh, I
a game.
know.
that he
Hideo
loved.
Kojima explains why
You know?
he's done making horror games. Ben, you found this article.
Yeah, I've been quite busy finding some pretty cool articles. I mean, this is kind of saddening though, because this guy has made probably one of the best franchise in my book with Silent Hill.
Oh yeah,
Like, I remember from the first Silent Hill all the way up to Silent Hill The Room, like on
Wait,
PlayStation 2.
Wait a minute. Hideo Kojima did not make Silent Hill.
yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. Hideo Kojima made PT. He worked on PT, but he didn't
Yeah,
make
that
Silent
PT
Hill.
was supposed to be the next Silent Hill game.
Yeah, but he never made a single Silent Hill game. He made the demo to a new Silent Hill game he never got to work on, but he's never made a Silent Hill game.
Well,
Like he never made any of the first Silent Hill games.
Well, either way, this guy made some pretty good horror games. I mean, it's just I just
He
think
gets scared easily.
Well, he's only made
That's
one
funny.
horror. He made a horror demo. He's never made a horror game. He made a small 10-minute demo, but he's never made a horror game. You're right. That would have been amazing. But I just I want to be factual about these games and such. He never made any horror games.
Yeah, well, the article states
depressing.
that he's done Silent Hill as well as Metal Gear.
Yeah, because because he was supposed to be making a Silent Hill game after he made PT. He had started working on a Silent Hill game and then was fired before they ever got to really get deep into it. And that was what happened. Like, he was building a studio to
they canceled it, too.
Silent Hill.
well,
Somebody buzzing.
well,
Developer-
let's get to that. How about that? We'll talk about the little the trailer he did for the Silent Hill game that was supposed to be Silent Hill. Let's talk about that.
Yes.
Okay, that right there would have been, in my book, honestly, probably game of the year if they followed through with it, because that demo was, to me, was beautiful. It was just that alone. That demo made the PlayStation 4 want people to get it, because it was a what would they call it? It was a interactive trailer, just like the Resident Evil trailer they had, the demo they had. That's what it felt like to me. Like, that Resident Evil made me feel like it was that game that that demo he made.
Yeah.
The thing with that demo too is the reason why he's not going to make another horror game or try to make one is because they basically ripped his baby from him with what he was doing with that Silent Hill game. And if you watch the Death Stranding videos, they're all pulling that in. Like, they're all pointing towards the fact that they stole and basically killed his idea, and they stole Metal Gear, which was his baby, his life.
Yeah, well, Metal Gear.
Have a good night, Lobster Claws.
Metal Gear was one of my favorite games too. But I mean, like I said, this guy is a genius. I mean, I think I think honestly, whatever work he does next is going to be perfect.
Oh yeah.
I think if he can come up with an idea for that Silent Hill demo he was working on, make his own whole new project like that again, that'd be awesome. If he's done with horror completely, it's gonna be to me it's one of the best people out there who could make something good is not doing it now.
Death Stranding's got to be amazing. That's all, like, don't worry about that.
He made PT and he was working on Silent Hill for PlayStation 4, which was then
what came
canceled.
off of PT.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to. I'm not trying to be a douche, Ben. So don't take it that way.
No,
It's just,
by all
they
means.
told me when we first started the show that we have to be accurate, and I was like, all right, I'll be as accurate as I can with gaming stuff. So I'm just got to make sure we don't mess stuff like that up.
It's okay. I'll go in the corner and cry later. It's all right. I forgive you. I cry with Christopher Walken's voice. I can't believe.
Yeah, basically, he's only made 4 different real titles. He made some Penguin game, Police Knots, Psycho.
He made a lot that I have his entire career in front of me. He's made enough to wrap a wall around.
But they're all Metal Gear games. What I'm saying is, IP-wise, he only made 4 or 5. He made that Penguin game, Police Knots, Snatcher, and then 100 Metal Gear games.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So one of the things that I got really excited for this article, okay, obviously we knew this was going to happen. So Final Fantasy 15 is not coming to the Switch. We already knew that.
Yeah, of course we did. Like, Christ.
But the fact is, the reason why I brought this article up, because the creators said, yeah, we're not going to go to the Switch, but we are looking toward the PC. Which I am really happy about, because everybody's in speculation of this for a while. And the fact that Final 15 is going to come to the PC, and they're looking into doing it, That's amazing.
Yeah, wouldn't the PC run it smoother though? If I had Final Fantasy on the PC, it would run.
Yeah,
a lot
all the
better.
other Final Fantasies have ran better on the PC than they did. On
You
PlayStation,
have
so.
to keep in mind that because that game took so long to develop, their only concern was getting out and making money immediately with that. Also, there was a report on NeoGAF the other day that they said they broke even on first day sales with Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did.
So-
Yeah, it was record set. It was record breaking.
I would say 15 is like an 8.5. It's good, but it's not great. There's issues with the story, and it feels like it wasn't finished. Like, it feels like, did you guys know that someone glitched the game to enter into a whole nother section of the world, 2 more continents that are the size of the first continent, that are just empty continents that they built? That means that they had plans to make that thing into like the size of actual Skyrim, and have a story 3-4 times bigger than it turned out.
Wow.
Like, that game was
that's
way
crazy.
bigger.
Oh, it's just like a lot of games are out there. They're like way bigger than they put out there. Like Grand Theft Auto, like there's videos of like hidden areas that they did not want you to see. Like Michael's mansion, there's a room you cannot get into. I watched a video of how some guy hacked his way in there, and it's just an empty room with shelves. Like they were gonna put something else in there.
Yeah. Or they're going to. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's just like, if you look at all the facts and info about Final Fantasy, you have an excellent game, but you look at what's going on, you realize that it was going to be so much more. Like that whole train ride sequence, like the last 3 chapters is a train ride. The people have speculated that they meant to have that train only take you into Empire territory, and then you play another giant open world area in Empire territory.
Yeah.
They have speculated that you would have way more dungeons and way more stuff that would, like, they speculate that all those side dungeons, half of them are actually part of the story, but they had to cut back to get the thing out because they were just taking forever. So my hope is that the next Final Fantasy won't have these issues, and they'll be able to focus on it, because the last 2 Final Fantasies that have had issues. 13 went from Final Fantasy 2 to from PS2 to 3, so they had a bunch of issues with that, and it screwed 13 up. And now you look at 15, and as good as it was, all the issues screwed that up. We need a Final Fantasy that goes through no trouble development, and then it will be amazing again like they used to be.
Well, there's hope for the computer now. But interestingly, everybody
And
knows.
then mods.
Everybody know what E3 is.
What? What's E3?
E3 is something I've always wanted to go to, but I've never had the money to do it.
Well, hey, it's open to the public now.
Still never had the money to do it.
Well,
Travel out
of
there
course
and all
not.
that.
But you know, before
Sorry.
you had to go buy either had like a press
Press
pass or whatnot, or be affiliated with a certain network.
Yeah.
Only 15,000 tickets are allotted. Really?
Yeah, well,
Dude, I got a great idea. Let's show up with a camera, and we'll act like big shots even though we're not. We'll be like, you know who we are? We getTekt. You let us in.
You talk like that. I'll come in with Christopher Walken. You gotta let us in now. Come on.
We got to meet
God.
it with the Sony execs.
We gotta talk to Nintendo.
Oh my God.
They switched up their press.
My Wii is turning into a Switch. Boom.
Do it now. Come on. Let's do
All right.
it now.
So that's a good price for a ticket, though. What was it, like $250? You said
250,
Yeah.
150 as part of an early bird discount.
Yeah. So
Oh,
if you
that's
do
not
adopt
bad.
first, but I think this is in. They're trying to, because like there's so many other events that are out there. Like one of the biggest ones is PAX, that's open to the public, and that sells out astronomically fast.
Oh yeah.
And I think what they're thinking is, like, obviously they have these big networks that go in and talk about the games, and they write their articles. But if they let the public in, they're going to be Facebooking, Twittering, they're going to be live streaming on Twitch, on IRL, and they're going to get a lot more. These companies will get a lot more publicity a lot faster for their development.
Actually,
Oh, yeah,
I think it's deeper than that, though. I think the publishers are the ones pushing for this, because the publishers are trying to push out the bad press that has like come into gaming. The people
Yeah.
that like I'll tell you a quick story. There was a
Ooh,
few
story
years
time.
back. No, you'll love this. A few years back, there's a guy. I'll say his name. His name is Mitch Dyer. Never listen to what this guy has to say as a gamer,
All
right?
man, cool.
Yeah.
I know this sounds cruel, but you're gonna so he wrote an article about a rock band game. I'm not sure what one it was, and his entire article was him talking about how he was mad that he had to be there to review the game and to play the game, and that he wasn't playing the game. He was hanging out and talking to people, eating hors d'oeuvres the entire time at the event where he was supposed to play the game. and then he bashed the game in the article. And that's the kind of stuff. Like, I'm not saying these publishers are out like to protect us, because they're not. They're not out to protect us at all. But those are the kind of people they don't want reviewing their games, because they're not playing the games when they're reviewing them.
I posted that.
You know what I mean? Like, who wants? If I made a game, say I made Tales of Berseria, and I said, Nate, I want you to review this game and tell me if it's any good. And I gave it to him, and he threw it on the floor and went over and talked to Bazinga for 45 freaking minutes, and then looked at the case and went, "Oh, it's some Japanese crap. I hate that game." And then wrote a review. Would you want to? Would I want to give him another review copy or invite him to a freaking review event? No, and that's what's going on nowadays in the industry. They're up their own butts, and they're not taking the time with these games.
I foresee that E3, when the tickets go on sale day 1 at midnight, all 15,000 tickets will be gone. You're not going to get a chance to.
Yep.
Just like,
the question is, are they getting into the press events? Because that's what people care about the most.
You got to make sure you sit there on your computer, keep hitting refresh.
Me and Bazinga for PAX this year. Me and Bazinga were at work when they went live, and we're like, "Well, like they're live," and I'm sitting there like on like we're freaking like, "Holy crap!" I went and break real quick. Bought tickets.
Yeah, Bazinga messaged me. He goes like, "There's tickets on PAX." I go, "Let me go see how much it is." Sold out. I'm like, "All right."
Well, it was just like when we found out about Comic-Con last year. I want to make sure that I got tickets, because I remember the year before they oversold their tickets to Comic-Con.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I understand about that.
Dude, when they oversell, they should have to give you back extra money.
Yeah.
That's a dirty tactic.
Or an autograph from somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, some of you own a PS4. I don't own a PS4.
No,
Not yet.
You don't own a PS4.
Not yet.
But Bazinga owns PS4. Grim owns a PS4 Pro.
42 PS4s.
Anyway, so system update 4.5 adds external HDD support. So external hard drives. So you can get a lot more space a lot easier now.
See,
which is not a problem, because I don't keep everything installed.
I have to be the fanboy and say Xbox did it first.
Hey, you're right. You're right.
Because I've had a 2 terabyte hard drive on my Xbox for a long time.
And
so
I have to be the level-headed person and point out that the only reason why Sony's doing it is because people are really too stupid to replace their hard drive, which is easy to do.
Oh, on PS4 it is, yeah. On Xbox
it's incredibly
it's
easy. Yeah, exactly. So if you want a fanboy war, at least Sony allows you to do it.
Yes, but Xbox. You know what? I ain't gonna go further than that. I just gotta say Xbox did it first. I've had 2 terabytes. Everyone's like, "You have like 60 games." Of course I do, because I have 2 terabytes worth.
So we have
I got about 40
two
games.
film adoptions here coming, people. So
wait, you didn't get all the features. What about the boost mode?
The big one was the HDD support.
No, the big one's the boost mode. See, this is what I'm talking about with you guys missing gaming topics. The thing everybody's talking about is the boost mode that you basically, if you have a Pro, you turn it on, and it makes any game that hasn't been patched run better. It runs faster. So, for example, a game that runs at like 30 frames per second that hasn't been patched will run at 60 in boost mode.
Yeah.
That was the thing everybody was talking about.
I saw everywhere,
cool.
every other website, like even me and him both posted the same article about the update to the hard drive support.
Yes, but again, you're looking at Ars Technica and all these other websites. You're not looking at 100% gamer websites. The game, remember what we talked about earlier? Hardcore gamers versus the casual gamers. Hardcore guys are talking about how they want to play these games.
Yeah.
Like they want to play The Witcher in good frame rates because it ran like crap on the PlayStation and the Xbox.
So 2 film things that are coming. So we got Castlevania, but the first thing we're talking about, Attack on Titan Season 2 gets April premiere date.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm actually going to request time off. I'll turn it into Attack on Titan weekend.
Look, let me tell you something. Titan, the first season, I watched the entire thing like 3 times.
It's
just to make sure I didn't miss
good.
It is. I swear I'm still missing something in that storyline, but...
Have you seen the live-action movie?
They're terrible.
Are they really?
They're terrible.
I kind of seen some, but...
I'll tell you something though. If you liked Attack on Titan, that means you like anime. Check out Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blood Orphans.
I'm watching that too.
You're watching Iron Blood Orphans?
Yes.
Dude, I'm high-fiving you from the distance, man. That thing, dude. Gundam has always been like a teeny show. It's a good show, but it's never been too hardcore. Iron Blood Orphans is like, let me show you what it's like if an adult wrote this show. It's about child warfare with kids that don't mean nothing, account for anything, fighting to the death. It's freaking amazing.
the last topic of the gaming, because what do you call it? Which is a big one, which is Castlevania possibly getting a Netflix release.
Well, it's not a possible. It's happening, dude.
Yeah.
That's what that article says. It's happening.
Yeah.
My Slack crashed, so I can't look at the article. Hang on.
Anyway, so no, you actually think this is gonna? This is not just speculation, or?
Dude, the
There you
article
go.
says it's not speculation.
Oh, I know that, but I'm saying that we've seen plenty of articles that weren't exactly real.
No, this is. Hang on, let me look at it.
Let's go.
No, they announced it. Netflix has announced the Castlevania TV show for 2017. It's been announced.
That's kind of cool though, because I remember playing
Like a
Castlevania.
vampire.
I think I played like 2 Castlevania games in my life, and I still like it, even though I don't play it regularly.
I'll tell you. All right, these are the things that are known. Okay, the producer is Ada Shankar, who was behind that gritty Power Rangers short. You know, the 2015. I don't know if anybody saw that.
Oh yeah, that one where the Green Ranger.
That was
Yeah.
awesome. That
Yeah.
was really
Yeah.
awesome.
All right, he did that.
With,
What else? Let's see.
Who was in it? Dawson's
All right, so
Creek
let-
guy.
Yeah.
I'll read what it says. We have a project right now that we're doing that needs to go unnamed based on one of the most famous video games of the last 30 years
Halo.
that we've had
Halo.
in shop for 12 years without being able to get started. But there were great characters, great storyline, and eventually we're going to do it. That was before. And then it said, breaking news, I'm producing a super violent Castlevania miniseries with my homies Fred Seibert and Kevin Clone. I'm not sure who they are,
Yeah.
but they've got to be big guys, or else they wouldn't be bringing it. It's going to be dark, and after a decade of propaganda, it will flip what vampires really are. And they say
Nice.
decade of propaganda because of the bullshit from...
Yeah.
That's
Is it going to go back to what vampires used to be?
Yeah, like,
before
we're
they
gonna-
started shimmering in the lights.
Yeah, we're gonna have
All
a
I-
comeback.
dude,
We're
all I
gonna have a
know is
comeback to way vampires used to be, because we got this TV series coming out, which is a very dark type vampire. Then we also got the Vampire Chronicles, which is coming to TV
Yeah.
very soon, and that's a very dark, very malicious type vampire. That
Just
doesn't
give me
take-
a
that doesn't
show
make
about-
Are
sense
there
to humans.
humanitarian vampires?
No.
Give me a
All
show
right.
about Simon Belmont going around and wrecking people, and I'll be happy.
Yeah.
I want this show is exciting to me.
I stand on my point of view for vampires. My favorite vampire has to be and this is probably off topic
Yeah.
here, is the 30 days not the 30 days a night vampire.
Oh, those are grim. Those are.
I love those
That
because
was a
it's
good
like
show.
they don't bite people. It's like we have to save our race by not turning everyone into a vampire. Just kill them and that's it.
Oh, I had that open.
Drink
Like-
them and kill them.
Yeah, no, don't even drink. Yeah, drink and kill them. Don't turn them. I
Yeah.
like that concept. Like we have too many vampires. We don't need to expand it. Just taking away our food, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's my favorite vampire.
Yeah. So everybody, thank you for watching the gaming portion of the YouTube here.
Gaming! Yay!
So
Oh, we talked
go
about-
check out the second half of the show.
Can't
was a
percent
link.
wake up.
There's a link over at the beginning. Go check out the
I
other half.
drifted a couple of times. Nothing heavy.
And links down the bottom will tell you actually you want to click back. If you're just like skipping through, you always click on each section, read each topic if you want. Go for it.
Yep.
And make sure, if you like this show, if you like what we talk about,
Give it a thumbs
and you want to
up.
get involved with us, you want to give your comment at the bottom. If it's a decent comment, a rating about the show, we'll have Mr. Ben here read it live on the show.
Will you have one this time or?
When are they
No,
making
don't
Blood
get
Oath a
colorful.
movie?
We don't have any
Blood oath.
worthy of like. It has to be
No.
worthy. It has to be very colorful and very like. I mean, put some heart into it.
Dude, I'm real psyched about this Castlevania series, man.
Okay, so thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you always hit that subscribe button if you like us, and tell your friends, tell the people that you know that might like be into gaming, technology news, to come see us out. Check us out. Hit that subscribe button.
Pass the word.
Yes.
All right.
Definitely. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.